guys, it's Erin here with another Project Life Sunday, and this time it's week 11 of 2015. Blah. What year is it? I forget. Um, I'm using a mishmash of papers this time. This gray, I think, is one of the new Amy Tan papers that I bought. This cool blue and green stripe is from Studio Calico, and this orange is one of those papers that I bought from Simple Stories, background packs or something like that. And I had sort of a not busy week. Mostly it was me saving up for the weekend, which was the Stamp Expo in Carson, California, where I saw Tim Holtz, and obviously he is going to be just a separate layout, so I didn't include that photo on here and instead included a picture of myself and my friend Carmen, who, you know, she just shows up in the best places. I was paying for something and bam, there she is. She walks in the door, so that was a good surprise because I had no idea she was coming. So I'm just trying to now sort out where I want the photos to be and how I want them to be backed. The selfie doesn't quite print 4x6 like true 4x6, so you can see there's a little bit of background left over. And I really like this gray, so I didn't want to cover it up by, you know, putting it behind an entire piece of paper or putting it behind a photo. So I thought I would just cut another orange and just mat the photos that way with just a little strip of orange around them. So you can see the bare stripes of that orange chevron. And I'm going to get out my washi because I definitely like including that on my Project Life layouts. And I decided instead of making a 4x6 title card for this week, I would just make a 3x4 one because I wanted to include journaling, but not like a ton of journaling. Well, actually, it did end up being a ton of journaling, but I thought I didn't have a whole lot to say. So I didn't have room for a full 4x6 with the two 4x6 photos. So just going to make a small card, and I like mixing it up that way anyway. That way it's not, you know, okay, obviously it's a standard 4x6 title card, and, you know, that way it's not predictable. So I'm just typing out or stamping out week 11. I really love the Studio Calico paper. I had a piece myself, and then I was gifted another piece by a friend of mine who's kind enough to send me the scraps from one of her DT kits. So, and it had this paper in it. I'm like, yes, I love this paper so much. I just love the lime green and the beautiful light blue, you know. So I'm going to use some of that gray and some washi to build a foundation for the green. That way all of the colors on this layout are getting represented. All the papers are being represented. And I'm just going to use this stamp to give me a space to write out the date, March 9th through the 15th. And I forgot what I was going to say. I'm sorry. I was going to I'm trying to figure out how to embellish this card because I don't like that big empty spot. So I think, okay, maybe I'll try these new die cuts that I got from for the Amy Tan stitched line. And I just repackaged those in a little zip top baggie from one of my kit clubs. Basically, everything that came in the kit club came in a zip top bag, and it's like, all right, well, I'm just going to keep those and I'll use them eventually. So I just take everything out of the packages immediately and put it into those baggies so it's easier to get to. And I cut off the back of the package. It shows you what's in what's all in there. And then when I use a die cut, I cross it off of that. And I'm going to use one of these DIY shop or Simple Stories DIY cards to embellish or to do my journaling. after I use some of this paper to embellish with. I could have used the washi, but I thought I would try and include more of that paper that I like so much, so I just put it down on there. And I made the photo off center because I always keep putting those Instagram photos in the middle, and it's just nice to mix it up every once in a while. So I'm probably going to cut soon as I do the journaling for everything, for all the other cards. So I'll kind of explain what everything else is since you're not going to be able to read the journaling. I'm going to use one of these 4x6 Project Life cards also from Simple Stories. They're DIY cards, so they're all just basically blank journaling spots. I'm going to use one on the 4x6 spot, the gray spot, and then I'm going to use a 3x4 card on the green spot, and I'm going to hem and haw about where I want to put it, but eventually I'll figure it out. The Gravity Falls picture, the 3x4 picture in the center, it's a TV show on Disney Channel. And it's technically a kids show, but it's basically like X-Files for kids. And it's really well written. And they had their big second season finale thing. Well, we're not really sure because it's only episode 11, but we don't get a new episode for a while. This was March, and we don't get a new one in June, so it's been months, and so we don't know if this is the end or not. But there was a huge cliffhanger and a huge reveal in the show, and if you're intending on watching it, I don't want to spoil it for you, but basically the entire Gravity Falls fandom went insane. Like, there was so much screaming and, oh my God, I can't believe that this happened, and, we predicted this, but we weren't sure about it, and now it's happening, and oh my God, oh my God. So there was a lot of that going on. And so I wanted to make sure to include that because it was pretty big. And I just, watched both seasons over and over again this week just for the heck of it and to see all the little tidbits that I missed because it's kind of a mystery show, so there's a lot of foreshadowing and stuff, and you can miss it if you're not paying attention. And here you see me thinking that I want to design the card one way, and I'm actually going to design it another way and then put my journaling on this little tiny tab. And then I also have the 3x4 card on the other side, which is going to be these are the things that happened in the week kind of card. And I apologize, while I was writing the journaling, I turned off my extra light because it's really, really bright, and I didn't turn it back on to film this part of the layout, and I'm sorry. And I didn't have, like I said, I didn't have a whole lot happening this week, so I'm just going to try and decorate the bottom of this card to use up some of that space. So that's what I'm doing with this border punch here. And as far as your daily dose of geeky Elder Scrolls Online stuff, in the top photo is myself, my husband Mike, and the guild master of the guild that mine is aligned with. So I'm a guild master, and then my friend is a guild master too. It's his character and his wife's character in this photo, so you can see all four of us in the photo if you actually look at it. And we're defeating big world bosses and these gigantic anchor thingies that come down from the sky and basically trying to pull the entire planet into hell, but we're fighting it off, so we make the anchor thingies go away. And that's what we were doing for, a good 3 or 4 hours, trying to find good gear and armor and stuff to either sell or use for our characters. And the smaller 3x4 photo is my character, Riven, the girl, and the former guild master of our guild. His character's name is Spag Shastic, and I thought he's been absent, I guess, for a little while, so I took a picture of us together because it was nice that he came back and visited for a little while. And I think that's about it. Like I said, there wasn't a whole lot done, and I wanted to do the Tim Holtz layout as a separate thing, so I didn't include much about the Stamp Expo in this. And so you just see me doing a little bit of extra embellishing on here with the enamel dots. And I think I'm just going to give you a close-up, and the layout is done. So not too shabby, right? It just took me 45 minutes with all the journaling. So, all right. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.